Good morning. How are you? It's Elvie Look from Elvie Look Beauty, and welcome to a beauty moment. So as you're hopping on, I'm going to post today's links in the comments so that they are handy for you there. And today's look is a no-fail look. All right, I have no idea. Sometimes it works. There we go. Okay, so it's a no-fail look, and I wavered on so many different looks, and it's hard to decide. I've got so many swimming in my head. So as you're hopping on, of course, I'm going to start with my eye cream. And good morning, welcome, hello, gorgeous. I finally made it. I've been staying up too late lately, and so it's like, okay, that's got to stop. So I overslept a little bit this morning, but I still did my walk, and I'm proud of myself for that. So I'm just putting in my eye cream, and I've already done my serum, which is, they have amazing serums. So I use the Younique serum, which you choose your own boosters to 3 out of 7, and it targets your own skin issues. Hello, gorgeous. And then I also, hello, Lisa, welcome. And then they've also got an anti-aging serum, and then they've got a brightening serum. So I use the anti-aging one at night, and I use the brightening in the morning, and then my moisturizer, same thing, targeted. And now I do my eye cream as my last step before I do my primers and makeup. And so today is a no-fail look, and I love the liquid shadows because they are so easy and they give you this complicated look, right? Sometimes it looks like you've got 4 shades of eyeshadow on, but you only have 1. And you can switch it up to, do 2 shades. Well, I'm going to do the similar thing with cream shadows. They're the same. And they are, when you apply them, you can apply them very light. So if you are just starting out with makeup and you don't want to wear eyeshadow, or you've been nervous and we're scared to try eyeshadow, the cream shadow as well as the liquid shadows are the perfect place to start. Reverent is my favorite in the liquid shadows, and then in the cream shadows there's a number of them which I will show you. So next, and you'll notice that when I applied my eye cream, I used my baby fingers, and one of the ingredients, it's got many ingredients, but I thought I'd tell you about one of them, is ginseng. And ginseng has been used in Chinese medicine for its benefits, how it affects, I believe it's the nervous system, I forget now, but they started using it in skincare. So I'm starting with I'm choosing my eye primer, getting that on while we're talking, because now they use it in skincare, and especially eye creams, because it has polysaccharides. And I wrote it down. What was the other ingredient? I can never remember. Glycoproteins, as well as vitamin B1, B2, and B12. And what that does is it puts this weightless fine film to smooth out fine lines, but it also reduces puffiness and dark circles and bags. So that is in my eye cream, and that's also in the concealer. So and you can see they are tightening up, and the lines are going, I am so impressed with the eye cream. So that was my eye primer. Now I'm going to, of course, me and love my mattifying. It's because it helps reduce fine lines and pores. It just makes a smoother finish. The other day I started putting on my concealer. Right away I could see that it was not going on smooth. It was going on, I could see my lines and pores under it, and I knew right away I forgot the primer. So this is a must. It's a crime not to prime. So I like to especially hit, this is usually where everyone has their larger pores, and then up here, and then I also want to add a little bit more, just a little, under my eyes. Actually, I didn't get it. That was too little. So this morning when I was out for my walk, which is kind of funny, I have an Apple Watch. And so when you hit your goal when I'm starting my walk, and then he's just a running, this little guy just a running. It always makes me laugh. I'm walking, but I look down and he thinks I'm running. It's crazy. That's the little things that anyway, he makes me happy when I see him. He's just like, okay, we're doing this together. It's funny. But on that note of walking and running, I need to add some music to my playlist. Let me know any good songs or good upbeat songs would be good to add to my walking playlist. Just throw them in the comments as all the ones you like or all your favorites or just one, whatever. So now I'm starting with my concealer. And the reason why I'm liking starting with it first is in case I, squish it up too close in my eyes. So this is where we normally have our circles. They start, right? And this is where we have all of our lines, our smile lines. So we want to avoid, like, we're going to start here and we're going to carry it down into this V. We're going to be trying to do this V, but we want to reduce it when it gets to here because this is where we don't want it. That's where our lines are, and it will showcase. And so I'm using the color Lace, which is my winter color, but I'm finding it's fine. I was worried it was going to be too light. There we go. I'm catching on to this. Oh, good. Oh, Dance Monkey. Okay, thank you. Who's the artist? Is that the name of the song? Awesome. Good morning, Annie. Welcome, welcome. Hello, gorgeous. So we're just doing the concealer, which I'm loving because it just brightens that area under my eyes. Even though I don't have that much, it's still just a little bit of shading. So I guess I need to look at my mirror to do this, not at you. So we're going to start at the inner, and I'm using the lip brush because if I used, like they give you this doe foot and it's got this little divot that holds the right amount, but that's way too much for me. So I yesterday applied it all over, and when I put my foundation on, it just looked cakey because of my skin, my sagging skin, the pores kind of, because if I pulled it back, it's smoother, but when it's sagging, then you start to get these pores looking, and I don't want to show that. So I just thought, no, I guess I'm not, oops, I got some on my eyelash. Okay, so down, and then I'm just going to start it in the direction I want to go, and then back up. And actually, and I've just been pressing it in the direction. See, and I probably put on too much just with that little application. It's hard to gauge. I'm going to try the liquid foundation brush. I'm just going to see because it's a little smaller. Do a stippling. Yeah, could have used a little less. Just because I don't want it, but it's still all right. It's not, it's brighter. I just don't want it to end up accentuating my lines. What do you think? Oh, all right. By Tones and I'd never heard of these songs, Shelley. Thank you. I'm so glad I asked the right girl. So yeah, do you see how it's totally brightened up? Hid that shaded area. So it's just going to make me look not so tired. Welcome, Lindsay. Hello, gorgeous. So I'm showing how to do concealer for mature skin when you've got lines and bags and puffiness and you don't want to draw attention to it, but you still want to brighten your eye and you still want to cover up those dark circles. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome, Doris. Nice to see you. Okay. And then I just dot what's left on there. I'm going to try this again. And if you don't have this brush, no worries. Try the kabuki brush. I just thought I'd try this one because it's smaller. So this one had a little less product. And I like to press it because then it's going to stay on the surface and not go into my lines. There we go. And then our foundation will clean everything right up. See, I went up there. That's okay. Smile lines are fine. All right. I got more on this side, you can see. That's okay. There we go. Now, I know what I wanted to tell you. I wanted to tell you about one of the ingredients in here is sodium hyaluronate. Sorry, I said that wrong. And our bodies produce hyaluronate, but as we age, it reduces it, or almost doesn't produce as much, and that's what helps retain moisture and pulls in moisture. So this has sodium hyaluronate, and the reason why that's so special is because it has a lower molecular weight, which means it's absorbed easier, and so it works not just at a surface level but at a deeper level. Isn't that cool? So, you know what I totally forgot. I've been using a drop, just a tiny drop of this before I put that on to add moisture to that area, and I forgot. I said it here and then I forgot. I made a list and I didn't look at it. All right, let's go on to our eyes. So as I said, I had a hard time deciding what to do today. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to blow everything. I'm going to do my foundation. And I just got a new color. It's one shade lighter than my eyelet, and I wanted to try it. I might be too soon yet. Slowly working my way to a winter color, but I wanted to try it. So this one is taffeta. Normally I'm eyelet. And I have my eyelet standing by. You have to give it a good shake. Sorry for the noise. I should have done it. Well, I meant to before. All right, so now for this one, you need the kabuki brush. You need the kabuki brush. It is the best brush ever. It's flat, it's dense, and so you can apply your product directly to the brush and you get an even distribution, and when you're all done, you look at your brush and it's all off. It's not sitting on here. It's like it's not soaking up. It is the best makeup brush. And you can't use your fingers with these makeups. You're just not going to get the finish that you want. It's not going to look good. And so this makes our job easy, and you get the finish you want. So we just need 2 or 3 sprays. I like to just work in part of my face at a time, and then we just dot it on. I'll do half at a time. And I like to use a stippling motion. I've still got a lot of color. I might be moving into my winter shade sooner. That's okay. We want to match it to our chest. So maybe it is too light still. Maybe I should have stayed with my eyelet. Yeah, you want your face to match your chest. But I wanted to try it. And today's a good day. It's Friday. Not going anywhere. Today is laundry, bookwork, and hopefully Netflix tonight. Linda, welcome, Linda. Hello, gorgeous. Actually, yeah, I'm finding it's a bit dark yet. Oh, I don't know. That's okay. We'll see. What say you girls? How does that color look? But look at the smoothness. I'll show you here in just a sec. I'll just do a little bit of more blending. see my new earrings? The pull-throughs, aren't they cute? I love this company. And this necklace is from them too. So it's gold plated. And I mean, I don't take them off. I shower in them. I sweat in them at night when the night sweats hit. Okay. So, see? You can see my little variations in my blotchy skin. Isn't that a beautiful smooth finish? It's kind of a little bit of an airbrush. Let's do the other side. Okay. I always think, okay, talk less. Keep moving, keep moving. So what about for fuzzy-faced girls? I don't use foundation for... Oh, because, okay. Let me think. I'm wondering if the stick foundation would work for you. Let me do a test on that and get back to you. I'm going to test out my fuzzy areas. Well, no, actually I do. I do have a fuzzy face right here. Which would be the best? Well, the spray foundation. I'm thinking the spray foundation. It is so light. And mind you, okay, let me think on that and get back to you on that. Because there's, I actually love the 3 or the 4. There's the powder, pressed powder, but the liquid foundation is amazing because it goes on liquid and it dries to a powder finish. And it is the first serum-based makeup. So when they first launched it, they had a 6-month supply. It sold out in 6 weeks. Like, it went viral. So it is, that's the liquid foundation. We call it liquid gold. It is amazing. And then there's the stick foundation, which is more creamy. So I would say either the spray or the liquid. And I'll do the liquid foundation on Tuesday and show you. And then I'm going to ask my sponsor and see which one if I'm bang on. I'm thinking either of those 2. And then we'll get back to you. I'll get back to you on that. Good question. Because with the brush, it's going to leave your hair where it is, and this is going to... I'm not going to answer that. Mind you, I think I have to hang it up because it's just going to leave a message. All right. I shut my cell phone off, shut my computer off, but no one ever phones my landline. Unless it's spam or a business. Okay. Good question. Good question, Joanne. I'll get back to you. Okay. Now let's do our eyes. So I wanted to do, I had a hard time deciding, so I decided to have some fun with some cream shadows. So they are beautiful because they go on and they don't, well, with your primer, and they don't crease at all. They actually have a beautiful matte finish. And these are the 2 colors I'm going to do today, but let me just show you a couple other of my favorites. So if you are just starting out with eyeshadow, you know how I did Reverent on my last video yesterday? It's like that very pale, goes with everything. Jubilant is the same way. It's got this mauvey look to it, goes with all colors of eyes. It's beautiful. And when you first apply it on, like it's like a mousse, right? It's like a thick mousse, so you can really control. So if you're wanting to start, you've not wanted to venture into this world, this is really good because you can apply it quite lightly. And then I'll use that one by itself, and then I will just add, or I'll add a little bit of the Noble, which is beautiful. I almost was going to add it today's too, on the outer part, and then it's got, then you've got this complicated look, and it wasn't complicated at all. So I'm going to do a similar thing today, but instead of those two colors, I'm going to play with Unfazed, which again, it's like, I think I wrote down a description. I think it's a matte gray taupe. And Tenacious is, I described it as a bronze shimmer. So you'll notice our eyeshadows, they'll say matte, shimmer, or metallic. And so think of it like paint. So your paint, you've got your flat. So that would be matte. And then you've got your eggshell and satin. So then that would be our satin finishes. So they're just a hint of shimmer. They're just beautiful. And then you've got your semi-gloss and high gloss. And that would be our shimmers and metallics. So that gives you an idea of the shine. And the light shimmers I love, and satin's on your eyelid because it makes your eyelids pop. So I'm going to start with Unfazed. And for this you need the cream shadow brush, which is this flat brush, and we pat it on. So I'm just going to pat it in the jar, and then I'm going to draw a little line just to give me my guide, and then I'm going to pat it on. And all we're going to do, so you can see it's like a gray. It goes really nicely with this, what I'm wearing today. And you can go back over it and add more depth. I'm kind of doing a V at the outer here. Okay, and then I'm taking the fluffy crease brush to blend. The edges so that they're soft. So easy. Okay, let's do the other side. And I like to not go outside of my, I did go a little crazy below. Well, I guess I can go clean that up with my foundation again, which is usually why I start with my eyes. See, I'm a rebel, and then I have to clean up. Yesterday I added even the Noble on the outside, and it was so pretty. So pretty. So here's a tip. If you have hooded eyes, when you're applying your eyeshadow, so that's usually when your skin comes down, keep your eyes open, and then you can see how high up to go. Welcome. Hello, gorgeous. Hi, Ida and Penny. I'm so glad to see you here. So with hooded eyes, you would keep your eyes open just to see, so that you're going to go up high enough so that you can see your eyeshadow, so that it won't get lost. And for hooded, I would stay away from dark colors. Light colors like the Reverent or like this Jubilant in the cream shadows, they'll really help your eyes not look heavy and lighter. Okay, now we'll just go and blend that, soften it. And this is a matte, so it's a really nice base. And now I'm going to warm it up with Tenacious. What do you think? So Tenacious is that bronze shimmer. And I just thought that's going to be so pretty. And I think I have another brush I can use. Keep that one separate. Actually, I might have a little makeup on there. I'm going to clean. Don't know what color was on there last. There we go. So I was asking if you girls, anyone who has a good workout songs, let me know, because I need to expand my walking playlist. So you just get a little shimmer. It's just, I say, it's a bronze shimmer. And I don't know if you can see it. Just going to add life to that color. You could even apply this with your fingers. I have nails, so it's a little harder. That's why I use a brush. But I want to see more of that bronze. And when it dries, it's there. It's there for the day. Okay. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I forgot. See, I'm forgetting everything. I'm not looking at my list. I was going to start off with Laid Back Under, which is a beautiful champagne, what do I call it? I think I wrote it down. It's an ivory satin, which but I'm going to still use that in my brow area. But I was going to put it underneath all over. Okay. But I still can. I love to go to light to the inner corner of my eye. Now we could get really wild today. Try it with my finger again. So I'm wanting to just go only about 3/4 of the way onto my lid and no higher than my eyeball, where my eyeball ends, and then I can blend it. That's basically my guideline. Okay. It's a little bit of a smoky eye. All right. Now I'm going to grab this Laid Back. It's in the dry. It's pressed powders. I should test that. Bathing Dogs really does a number on your makeup. Which one? The cream shadows? Yes. They'll stay on. They're on. So this is Laid Back. And I'm going to use just a liner shader brush. And I'm going to add a little bit in the inner corner and under my brow, on the brow bone. Just want to lighten that area up. There we go. I'm going to take a blending brush. Very pretty. And the lighter right in this area makes your eyes look more awake. Gives them a pop. My computer comes on and does weird things. I guess that's okay. I love the one song when I'm walking, Republic, I Lived. I've got a few. All right. Now I'm going to take my, what did I use? Kabuki brush. Just clean that edge a little bit. Okay. Let's go on to brows. So today it's all about easy, no fail, and no fail. Where are you? There you are. I'll use the pencil liners today. I love using the medium and the blonde. And I have another little trick to show you. So I'm using the medium first. Mine are fading fast, so this is just going to, and this too, I just love it. Once it's dry, I mean, it's not wet, but once it's on, it stays on. You can rub them and they don't come off. So I just followed the line up to the arch, and now I'm just doing little hair strokes to fill in. And I like to switch to the lighter one for the front. There we go. And then it's got a spoolie to blend it and smooth it out. Okay. It just frames your eyes. Okay. I've bought a lot of brow pencils. This is the best I've ever tried. Best I've ever had. They go on so smooth like butter, and then they stay on. They don't rub off. Now we're going to do one more thing with the eyes, and I'm going to show you something cool. They've got a color called, I forgot the color, Legendary. It's jet black. But you know what? This is makes such a soft eyeliner. So I'm going to grab that liner shader brush, and I'm going to use the liner side. And I'm just going to spray it with my setting spray, just to dampen it. And I'm going to use it as liner. So just going to drag it in there. It's such a soft, and then you can blend it. So you're using black, you're lining your eyes, but it's very, very soft. Hello, gorgeous. Aw, I'm so glad. You always learn something new. Just a quick check-in, hyper-focused on my... Oh, okay. You go, girl. Come, you can always catch it, watch it on the replay, and then just comment replay, and I'll know you got to see it. That's great. Thank you. I love it. Love it. That's my coach. My fitness coach. She's awesome. There we go. Now, I think I'm going to, yeah, I can drag it down below. Okay. Let's put a little bit below. What that does is makes your eyelash eyelashes look thicker. Now you don't have to do that. You could just stop at the top. But I do have, oh yeah, I wanted the top. I have another little thing to show you to make your eyes look. Drag a little more. Didn't get enough. Okay, I think I have to wet it again. Okay. Just so it'll... I just love showing these little things to show how versatile our makeup is. You could do this with any of the colors of the pressed shadows. So if you want that color of eyeliner, just spray your brush, liner shader brush, with your setting spray and go in. You've got any shade of eyeliner. Doesn't have to be jet black. But when I just have to have every color that they have. Okay. All right. So the other thing I want to show you what you do then, there you are, is there is an eyeliner that's pristine. It's white. And if we put this on your waterline, so you know how you look more tired when your waterline starts to look a little red, but when you add the white, it's going to extend the whites of your eyes and make your eyes look bigger as well as more awake and brighter. Are there lighter colors for the brow pencil? This one is the light. There's 3 shades. This is the lightest one in the brow pencil, and it is light. So let me show you how light it goes. It's quite light. It's hard to see on my hand. Can you see it right there? Maybe if I put it on that vein. And the more you go over it, the darker you get it. Hopefully, is that light enough for you? The other thing is they do have a brow palette which is coming back. It's out of stock right now, which has got lighter. Because my brow palette it's quite light as well. It's got the light and the medium, and I've got the medium brunette one, so the lighter one would even be lighter. So, but you can always try it, and they have a love it guarantee, which is amazing for 90 days. But yeah, you can try it for 2 weeks and say, nope, don't like it, return it, get your money back, exchange it for something else, whatever you want. So they're amazing. They want you to love it. And if you don't, not a problem. No questions asked. So we're going to put this in the tight line. Now, oh, I should have compared it. I showed you to compare. So there you go. So now let's do our bronzer. I love my favorite one. Oh, I brought Twill this time, which is a warmer than Voile. I've been using the pressed powders. No, I'm not a pro, but thank you. You're so sweet. I feel like I'm not, but I guess, like you say, we always don't feel our self-worth. And I'm working on that, and I'm working on helping others too, but thank you. So this is, I just love the press, until they come back with the bronzer, which is, they took it to reformulate. I'm using the pressed powders because I do love the powder as a bronzer. And this is a beautiful, warm, rich brown. And it's pigmented, so you just need a light hand. So I'm going in with my designated bronzer. And these brushes are amazing. They're tapered, but they really do control, and you hardly need anything, and they really get it right where you want it. So I'm just going to take a little bit, and then I swirl it in the cap because I don't want a lot of, I want to control. Again, aiming from the top of the ear, basically to that, my dimple, but you aim for the corner of your mouth and then you stop a couple fingers away. So that gives you an idea. So light hand till you start to see the line, and then just swirl to blend it, soften it. So we've added our foundation and it's given us a smooth, one tone, you know, no dimensional face. We need to add the dimension back to make us look like we're not wearing makeup and to make us look just like we're looking natural. So that's why you need bronzer and blush, because we need to add, that's what a person naturally has, those colors. We've taken it away to even out our tone. So same thing on the other side. And then I'm blending. And then I go, follow your hairline. Actually, this color is cool. Even though it's lighter than eyelet, I really like it. I look like I'm tanned and I match my chest. My blotchy chest. It's good, it's good. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit under the jawline, right on the edge of the jaw, to give us a little bit more of a structured face. Try to recede that sagging jowl. Blend it, and then blend it down the neck so that we are bringing the same color of our face into the chest, so it makes it look natural. Okay. And then I like to put a little bit down the side of the nose. You don't have to pinch it, you can just swipe it. And that's going to make that area recede and make your nose look more, slenderizes your nose. And then a little bit at the end. I've even seen them where they've made like a V if you want to make your nose look thinner there. I don't have a lot left on my brush, but there we go. And now we want to use blush. And today I used Seductive, which did I write down the color I described? I know I did. Yes, a matte mauve rose. How's that? A matte mauve rose. So I sort of was like into this mauvey idea. So again, my tapered blusher brush, just take a little bit and then swirl it off. And we're going to stipple it on our cheek bone, right on the edge of the cheekbone, starting below your pupil of your eye and right on the edge of that bone and working back towards your hairline and following the edge of that cheekbone, and then blend. And it's just going to add some color. Sisterly is a really nice light, more of a lighter pink. It's a really, it's my favorite. I love them all. Supple is more warm, like if I'm wearing warm tones like peaches, I'll go for that. And then there's another one that's a deeper mauve. I can't remember the name right now. There we go. All right, so now we want to go on to our setting. And we want to set this so that our oils won't break our makeup down. You did all this work, spent this time, and then we don't want at 3 o'clock looking like our makeup slip sliding off. So I'm wanting the powder concealer brush. Love this brush. So because I did concealer under my eyes, I'm going to take the concealer end, put a little bit on, very little, and I'm going to just press it. And then I'm going to take it off and swipe away any excess. You can even put this on your eyelashes. And now I'm going to put this So I like to dot it on and then swirl to blend. And anywhere that you naturally produce oils and perspiration, because what it's going to do is it's going to trap those. And so you've got your primer blocking, and then also when it gets to this, it's going to also, that's going to grab it and trap it and retain that moisture. It also has diffusers in here, so it will blend and soften the colors that we did apply. And that gives you a very, very soft look. Okay. And if you have trouble with oily skin, this is what you will, there is a method called baking method, and you would apply it with a sponge. You can even take that screen off and put a heavier dose on and set it on. Let it sit for a few seconds, or, you know, and then just take your fan brush and whisk away the excess. And that's going to give you just more of an application that your body needs. It's going to right away start absorbing that and stop it to, from coming and ruining your makeup. So I might as well keep this up, because now we're going to put on a little bit of highlighter. So this is going to give us a little natural sun-kissed sheen. I'm using the color Pearly. I love Benevolent. I don't have it, but it's this one is more of like a rosy, peachy skin toned shimmer, and the other one is more of a white, a little whiter, more clear. So I go down my nose, which makes that look slender, and then the tops of my cheeks, just to catch. Oh, you can see I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it gives you this right away, just that little bit of shimmer, a little healthy sun-kissed look. And then a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Just going to make that pop. I think I forgot to put some bronzer under my lip today. That's going to make that recede and make your bottom lip pop. And then the shimmer on the top will help make my skinny lip pop. Anything I can do to make those. So now I'm going to just brush my eyelashes. Make sure they're not stuck. And we're going in with mascara. And again, I'm loving the Twisted. I'm going to use the lash primer today. And it nourishes your lashes. And I'm right now, you know, doing all I can to help them grow back, and they are. I'm so pleased. So this, not only is it plumping them and conditioning them, which we want, like I use the serum at night, and the reason why is, and then this also nourishes, because our lashes have a life cycle and they're fallout. Welcome, Jeanette. Hello, gorgeous. And so there's ingredients in them to say stop. You're going to stay a little longer. It just makes them stay longer, and we have less fallout. Gonna have to, I'll explain that one time, maybe in a video I'll do that. So I like to do one eyelash. Wow, I can just see how my lashes are growing. Like weeds, yay! And then I love to use the skinny one first. Because it's skinny, it goes and separates, like fans them out. And starting at the base, and it gets all those little tiny ones, like the new growth that are coming in. It's coating them. And it's fanning them out, this comb. And I find I don't want too much product on there to begin with. So I'm going to take some off. Because I'd rather go back and do more coats. And you can take your spoolie, if you want. Just because I didn't take some off. There we go. I just want a little less. There, nice. get them coated. Don't know if you can see that. Now I'll do the other eye. That's with just this. Oh, right. I always forget. Lash primer. Lash. Yeah, the primer. So just like we prime our face, our eyes, we need to do that, which is going to help your lashes also look plumper, because this is plumping and nourishing your lashes. But that's also going to help with how they stay on too throughout the day. You're not going to get the flaking. You don't get the flaking. I'm so impressed. I don't have any flaking or clumping or raccoon eyes. And I believe it's not only the product, but it's also what contributes to helps all three things. Is the lash, what's ingredient, oh, and the ingredients in this are also the similar ingredients that are in the lash serum, are in this mascara. So not only do you have two wands, but you have the ingredients in there that are helping to promote lash growth. And so with that, plus the setting powder and the setting spray, you won't get those dots on your face. Now I'm going to go into the larger wand. And then this is where you can add length. How am I doing for time? I'm always thinking, somehow, am I too long? And if you want, you can go back just to comb them again with this smaller wand. Never pump your eyelashes or your mascara. You don't want to get air in there, which is going to, oops, touched my upper eye. It's going to add air, which is going to help not only clump and dry your mascara. You want to swirl it. And I did that the other day, and then it got tons of product on there, so there's lots in there. So that's why I've got a lot more product I'm getting, because I was showing you and I swirled. This is going to last me a long time. 4 to 6 months. Okay, now I've got a little touch on my face, so I'll let it dry. I think it's dry. Just looking if I have a clean spoolie, and I do. I saved my white one for that. And this, let it dry, and then just go and see, it just flicks off, and you don't make a mess of your makeup. So now I wanted to show you. Well, I love a brown liner, and so I lined my lips with my eyebrow pencil yesterday, and I used the light brown. I should try the darker one. Not used to, I had my dental work done and the bruise is gone now, but I've got a bigger gap. And I can see this darker spot and it's like, oh. I guess, you know, everything changes, eh? Nothing stays the same when you get things like that. I've had so many cold sores throughout my life, and it's damaged, you know, your lip line. And so I just found that this lined it without it looking like I had liner on. It made a crisp lip. And I just loved the shade. Because you don't see it. And yet it made my lip look crisp. And so today I was having a hard time decide bright color, and then I decided on Snarky, the liquid lipstick Snarky, and it is a plum rose nude. It's very nice. If you want more color, you could go with the one called Successful. It's got a little more punch. But I was thinking, I'll just go for something a little more nude. So it's got a little bit of that mauve back tint to it. So we're into that with my gray top. I like it. Very, very nice. And that's it. Put some setting spray on. So that our makeup won't get broken down from external sources and it stays. And there you have it. That was the no fail look. And if you wanted to add more pop, I yesterday added, it's actually a bit warmer, as I added some of this Noble. And it's like that more lavender look to the outer corner of my eye, and it looked really good too. But I wanted to keep it simple. So we have amazing, thank you. We have amazing sale right now. If you can buy, it's called the Kudos, which is the monthly promotion. And this month you get to choose the makeup, whatever you want, 3 to 5 distinct items. So if you choose 3, you get 15% off. 4, you get 20%, and 5, you get 25% off. So you could choose a spray foundation, a brush, a primer, a mascara, a brow pencil, like that. So anything in the makeup, the only thing that's excluded from it are the eyeshadows, because they're low in stock. The concealer is brand new, just launched, so it's not part of that. Kudos. And skincare. And if you need to be color matched, just say color match below, and I will help you choose the right color for you. And also, what I'm wearing today from Pretty Cute Things. So I gave you links for the complete look, the complete shopping list. You can click on it and then take out whatever you don't want. There's also one with just the eyeshadow. There was the link for, I'm trying to remember it all, the concealer. I even think I gave you the link for the eye cream. You can play and remove and add whatever you want. And also, I wanted to show you I have a friend. I love supporting women entrepreneurs. And I have a friend, and I went and bought some of her makeup bags. And she custom makes them. And I ordered the small and the medium. Isn't that cute? And you pick the color, you pick the fabric. And I included a link for her. It's called So Yarn Cute. Aren't they so yarn cute? And they came with a cute tag saying made by Iris at So Yarn Cute. And I included the link for that too. And when you have makeup, you need something to put it in, throw it into your purse. So I got 2 sizes, one for my small purse, just to throw in like my lip gloss, tweezer, nail clipper, whatever I need. And then I have the bigger one for a larger purse, and then I can throw in, you know, your makeup, like a whole day wear, whatever I want in there. So I have the 2 sizes, and she has a larger size, whatever size you need. She does custom work. So Yarn Cute. I included the link there. And then for the clothes, Pretty Cute Things is amazing. So I am wearing this super soft top. It has balloon sleeves with a cuff. I cannot believe how soft it is. I just wanted to be cozy. And as I was walking, it was spitzing rain and cool, and I just thought, you know, it's the day you just want to snuggle up in your pajamas. Well, I feel like I'm in my pajamas. And I paired it, of course, with a layering tank. I love these layering tanks. I'll just show you, because I've got one in every color, because they go right down as long as you want. They hold you all in. You have this smooth surface, or you can cinch them up to wherever you want. So I'm wearing black on black with the black leggings, which I love because they're high-waisted. They tuck you in, and you are smooth and comfortable. And especially with the layering tanks, I love it. Say if I'm wearing a shorter top, then you've got this layering tank and peeking out, and you don't have to worry about reaching and people seeing your belly and your rolls. You won't see the rolls. It's got you all smooth and tucked up. It's perfect for fall and winter. It's that other little extra layering of warmth under you. So Pretty Cute Things is there too. And if you use the code L20, you get 20% off. You just need to take a screen, like put your stuff in the cart, apply the code, and then take a screenshot, and then you need to email it to her. And if you have any issues, just text me, and I can give you her cell if you want to text it, and I can also give you another email. Because someone said they had trouble one day. She is switching websites, so eventually it'll be easy, normal, put in the shopping cart and ship to Canada. But right now, until then, she has to manually do it. So she'll manually pull those items and go and ship them to you. This has been so good. Is anyone else finding the days and weeks just flying by? I can't believe it. We're at the end of another week. And so you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you can fit in a Netflix. If you've got any good suggestions, I'm all for ideas for movies. You take care. Have a great weekend.